We're doing a special edition of Pop News this morning. We're getting ready for the biggest New Year's Eve blowout on the planet. It will all be happening in Times Square and right here on ABC. And a big part of the Midnight Madness is all of the confetti that goes flying.
And we're going to make sure all systems are go by testing it out. We have a very special Pop News today, more like a pop-in. Spider-Man and his friends are here, including Mark Webb, the director of what is sure to be another blockbuster this spring, The Amazing Spider-Man 2. And our Sara Haines is joining us in downtown Times Square with the latest. Hey, Sarah.
We had to put him in Pop News because you don't have Spider-Man and not use him throughout the whole show. So I am here with Spider-Man and some of his friends, and you met Mark, the director. The movie comes out May 2nd.
May 2nd, yep.
Tell us a little bit about what you can say about the movie.
It's Spider-Man's having a blast being Spider-Man. He's really good at being Spider-Man at this point, of course, as we know, and he's going to have to face off against not only the wrath of Oscorp, which is the big villainous corporation, but Elektra, which is one of the most cinematic villains in all of the Spider-Man canon. And, it's played by Jamie Foxx, who's unbelievably awesome. And, that battle, it's really going to be his greatest battle, as it says in the poster. Peter Parker's never going to be the same after this movie, I'm afraid.
Were you a comic book junkie as a kid?
I loved comics. Capital City Comics in Madison, Wisconsin, so I went every Wednesday.
So are you living the dream right now?
I'm living the dream. I have to pinch myself.
Because you look really young to be a director. I mistook you for someone else when you got on set. I was like, excuse me, sir, you need to step over here. We're doing a real interview.
Yeah.
Now tell me what else. You mentioned Jamie Foxx. Who are some of the other villains we're going to see?
Well, we have Paul Giamatti playing the Rhino.
I love Paul Giamatti.
Unbelievable, yeah. And we'll get some other villains, but it's really Elektra as our main show for the villain this time around.
And you are literally in the epicenter of New York City right now, and you shot this all on location.
Well, we shot this. This is I think it was the biggest film ever shot in New York State, and some of which we shot right back over there in Times Square, up there at Duffy Square, and so there is a massive action scene that she shot here. That's going to take place in Times Square.
But you have to tune in to see it.
You have to tune in to see it. We'll tease a little bit of it on New Year's Eve, so yes.
May 2nd.
May 2nd, yeah.
Is the movie.
Is the
real
movie.
Okay.
The real movie, yes.
Okay, well, we also have the president of Countdown Entertainment, Jeffrey Strauss. You're a big deal here making this New Year's Eve celebration happen. What does it mean to have Spider-Man?
Oh my God, we are so excited, and we're actually going to see a sneak preview of that clip. We're going to get a little bit of it on New Year's Eve, and it's amazing. Really, you've done an amazing job. You're making your dream.
Yeah.
Okay, now in case anyone's wondering why you're holding a bunch of confetti in your hands, you brought that to show us. You have a test on the confetti, but today you're giving us an exclusive look at the confetti testing.
Every year we test the confetti. We make sure that it's going to be floating and fluttering just perfect on New Year's Eve. We're going to give a little bit of that right now.
Okay, now you're going to let us do an official countdown, and we're practicing this right now, right?
Yeah, you're going to lead us. Mark's going to direct.
Oh my gosh, we're going to be directed. I'm getting stage fright. Okay, go ahead. We're counting down, guys.
Marker, set, and
5,
rolling.
4, 3, 2, 1. Happy New Year! Whoa! We're going to go!
Happy New Year!
Yay!
Happy New Year.
That was a little premature, but I liked it. Okay, guys, we're going to play more of a back to you guys in the studio.
I love how Spider-Man is a man of few words.
Spider-Man seemed pretty low-key throughout the confetti test.
The biggest movie shot in New York State.
Yeah, it's really interesting.
Wow, it's great.
Live TV is tricky for a whole variety of reasons. Let me show you one Exhibit A. Sara Haines pulling off a little bit of a bit earlier. This is from earlier in the show. Spider-Man jumps into frame. Sarah falls thinking she's going to be caught and
Spider-Man to the rescue.
Sarah, you are not only tough, you are a very, very forgiving person. How is your relationship with Spider-Man right now? Oh, no. Yeah.
It's been rough. Spider-Man, I'm ignoring him for the next 2 minutes at least.
Oh.
He wanted to try it again, and I said,
No.
Sarah, what was the director's reaction to that? They spent so much money producing this thing.
the director said they may have to move the movie release back.
Right. Well, I'll tell you what, your workman's comp complaint has already been filed. But thank you very much. Thank you to Spider-Man, and thank you, everybody, for watching.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.